Stumbled out into the State Fair this morning. Great guide to do anything. But listen, we do have changes coming this weekend, and this is not going to be a major tropical system. But it's also not going to be nothing. So there's a couple things we'll have to look out for. So let's take a step back and talk big picture. The big story today with the system is it has a name that we're kind of used to. Tropical Storm Nestor. That's Greek mythology name. So kids, if you want to talk to your parents about what that is, hopefully you've studied that, the Odyssey and Greek mythology. It's going to make landfall Saturday morning on the Florida Panhandle as a tropical storm. Then it's going to weaken. It's going to pick up speed. This is going to be moving very quickly through the Carolinas on Sunday, mainly early Sunday morning. And like I said, this is not going to be anything like Dorian. It's not going to be anything like Florence or Michael last year or Matthew 3 years ago. This is totally different. What it's going to bring us is about 1 to 3 inches of rain moving in from the south at 6 p.m. Saturday and then moving out to the northeast about lunchtime on Sunday. So it's not going to be a complete washout this weekend. Most of Saturday is going to be really decent. Yeah, we'll have some clouds, but it's going to be pretty decent out this weekend. Winds will be at their strongest early Sunday morning, gusting to about 30 miles per hour. That's just below the criteria to cause trees to come down and power outages. So, again, while we're not worried about a disaster here, we are going to keep an eye out and maybe stay inside on Sunday morning before things clear out later in the day. Outside today, good one. 60s is where we topped out, and that's where we are now. But it is still going to be chilly tonight. We don't have any clouds yet. We don't have any rain yet tonight. And through the overnight hours, we will get cool, though, down into the mid-50s by 8, dropping through the 50s and 40s overnight. And again, a chilly start tomorrow morning. Again, I was out of the State Fair about 9:30, and you needed a jacket. You'll need that again tomorrow morning, whatever you're doing outside early. And we are saying goodbye to high pressure that's given us the great weather the last few days. And then we're saying hello to Tropical Storm Nestor, which will head our way this weekend. But I want you to look at it before we get into the specific forecast. There's the center of the storm. Where's everything on the west? Everything is on the east and northeast side of the system. That tells us that it's very disorganized. So because of that, we don't expect as many impacts as it comes our way. And it's not coming our way until tomorrow. So tonight, we've got great weather for the fair or for Friday night football. Kickoff temperatures, which generally 7:30 for most high school football games, in the upper 50s and then low 50s by the time the game wraps up. Our game of the week on Friday Night Blitz is Garner at South Garner. So let's jump into the weekend because it's not going to be all nice like it was today. I'll pick it up tomorrow morning when we'll start off with some sunshine. And as we go throughout lunchtime, notice clouds will be on the increase. The rain still stays to our south. So we're dry in the morning. We're dry until about 5 or 6 o'clock. That's when rain will start to push into the Sandhills tomorrow, and then it'll spread up here to the Triangle by about 9 o'clock. I've picked 9 o'clock because I know State Fair fireworks are 9:45, so there could be some scattered showers if you're at the fair late tomorrow night. Then the overnight hours stay pretty soggy through 7 a.m. Sunday, but notice 7 a.m. Sunday, that's when the rain starts to pull out. 9 a.m., a lot of us really start to dry out, and then most of us are dry, albeit still cloudy by lunchtime, and then there's no rain left as we get into the afternoon and dinner time on Sunday. So again, not a washout, but some decent amounts of rain and a very slim chance of some severe weather. The far southern part of our viewing area, southern Sampson County, and our friends along the coast have a marginal risk of severe weather Saturday night. So while most of us aren't in that risk, it's next door to us, so we'll keep an eye on it, and we'll stay weather aware this weekend. I mean, we are going to have a leftover tropical system come by, so it is worthy to keep an eye on. The latest information from the National Hurricane Center, winds are 60 miles per hour, but again, a very lopsided storm as it is very quickly at 22 miles per hour moving its way through the Gulf of Mexico. And again, it'll make landfall in the early morning hours of Saturday along the Florida Panhandle, weaken to a depression, and then very quickly at about 20 to 30 miles per hour move past North Carolina. At that speed, we're not expecting an immense amount of rain. More as you head closer to the coast, but in our area, most of us 1 to 2 inches. Some of us could see up to 3 inches, and that's enough to give our yards some much-needed water, give some rain to the farmers, but not cause any widespread flooding. So again, we've got rain from Saturday night through lunchtime Sunday, and then look what we've got as we head into next week. We've got a really decent day Monday. We've got a cold front Tuesday with some rain, and then we've got a decent day Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Notice, though, temperatures 60s and 70s, overnight lows in the 40s and 50s, so it's going to feel like fall next week. We'll just have to dodge some rain this weekend, as well as some rain on Tuesday.